Oh, well, it's time for a check now of the box office, and really, to use a sports reference here with Bob Richards, it was too close to call, I believe, right?
It was, yeah, kind of a three-way tie almost.
Oh, three-way?
Yeah, well, one was just a little under.
So. Okay, but the top two movies, we'll see which one's official, right?
Yeah.
Take it away, get into the box office,
Okay,
Bob.
we won't know for sure until final numbers are released later today, but we have a photo finish for the top two movies at the box office this weekend. End of Watch was tied with House at the End of the Street for first place with $13 million each, with Clint Eastwood's Trouble with the Curve not far behind with $12.7 million. Last week's champ Resident Evil Retribution fell all the way to fifth. Dread was sixth with $6.3 million, and The Master was seventh with $5 million. Overall, the weekend was down 20% from a year ago. End of Watch is intense, devastating, and incredibly involving. Jake Gyllenhaal is terrific, but it's a superb Michael Pena who finally gets a role that will give him the recognition he deserves. This gripping, fascinating cop thriller had me on the edge of my seat the whole time in sweaty palm mode. By the time it ended, my heart was in my throat and I couldn't move. Don't miss it. 4.5 stars out of 5. In Trouble with the Curve, Clint Eastwood gives a more emotional performance than we're used to seeing from the 82-year-old master. Expect to shed a tear or two. Amy Adams is delightful as his daughter, while Justin Timberlake and John Goodman give solid supporting performances. It's a very good film. No trouble here. 4 stars out of 5. In Robot and Frank, now at the flicks, Frank Langella portrays an aging jewel thief struggling with bouts of Alzheimer's. He has given many great performances through the years, but none greater than this. This heartwarming, thoughtful film is sure to please and give you pause. Frankly, this is a very good film. 4 stars out of 5. The Master, also at the flicks, contains outstanding acting in a blurry film. Joaquin Phoenix is intense, quirky, and wonderful, while Philip Seymour Hoffman commands his role with deftness and aplomb. While both can expect Oscar nominations, the film is a confusing jumble with masterful performances. 4 stars out of 5. I had very low expectations for Dread. After all, it's a remake of a horrible Sylvester Stallone movie where he wore a golden codpiece. Here, the codpiece and Stallone are gone, but we have a very cheesy and somewhat enjoyable guilty pleasure. The actor playing the title character never shows his face, but is fine delivering his monotone lines. The slow motion effects are pretty cool in 3D. Dread is not dreadful, at least not as dreadful as I thought it would be. 3 stars out of 5. House at the End of the Street is a predictable, scareless, ho-hum, run-of-the-mill thriller that is far beneath Jennifer Lawrence's talent. She gives an earnest performance that elevates this otherwise 2-star movie to 3 stars out of 5. For my reviews, a look at this week's DVD and Blu-ray releases and more, head over to my website, BobRichardsMovieReviews.com, or link to it at IdahoOnYourSide.com.
Okay, I've got to ask, did you think that Robot and Frank was going to be as good as the rating you gave it going into it?
Yes, I thought it would be pretty good.
The whole robot thing made it look like it would be really cheesy and everything, but good film though, worth seeing, you'd say?
The only problem with that is if you've seen the trailer, you've pretty much seen the movie.
Okay, so if you haven't,
the trailer gives it away.
So don't go searching for that before you go.
Right.
Just head out to the, is that
just
one at
go
the
see
flicks?
it. That's at the flicks.
That's at the flicks. All right, thanks so much, Bob.